Guys, like discussed in the previous video, we are expecting a short little pullback in the price of Bitcoin, and so far we actually also have been coming down from roughly 28,500 right now coming down to 27,500. That's roughly a drop of 1,000 US dollars, and that drop, guys, exactly from the top. I've made even a short video about that right here. Here you would get a premium signal over on WhaleAlerts, over on the whaleportal website from the premium index, where we have seen a high reading where you could actually time this reversal on the minute correctly. So that's actually quite crazy. That's also why this indicator is such a unique and golden opportunity, because the majority of the traders actually don't know about this. The only traders that are using this and know about this is actually this community. Okay, because I have never ever heard anyone else talking about that premium index, and we actually are the only ones that are providing this data, right? So that's why I think that we really have an edge right here, a big advantage if we compare that with other traders. Then guys, let's go into this chart, because this chart is the stablecoins dominance chart, and I have been talking about this chart as well, saying that this chart is actually telling us that Bitcoin will see a further dump or a further pullback, and I don't think it is over just yet. Why is that? Because we still have this bullish setup right here in the stablecoin dominance with lower lows. Right now finally coming back up with the relative strength index trending up, Orion's belt trending up. So this is actually showing that there is quite some bullish momentum in the background of this chart. And this chart has an inverse correlation with Bitcoin, which basically means that when this chart is going up, the Bitcoin is going to come down. Then guys, let's have a look at what levels to watch in Bitcoin if we were to see a further pullback, which looks like it right now. And also on the daily time frame right here, we do get this bearish divergence, so we really would like to eventually break above this. Otherwise we might see quite a further correction and even take out these lows. That is possible. I'm not saying we are going to take out these lows, but it is possible for Bitcoin to take out these lows, especially because we have a CME futures gap exactly at the low right here. So for every long-term hodler out there, I would highly suggest you to place your buy orders there. This chart is actually the 60-day cycle, so if this were to be the top and we are going to see right now that pullback, then it is quite early in the cycle, right? We could also replicate something like this, where we just have a pullback, maybe to these levels, 25,000 US dollars, and where we still go to higher levels, reaching that resistance before setting up that 60-day cycle high, where we eventually come back down to another 60-day cycle low. And maybe with the next 60-day cycle low, we will fill that CME futures gap, guys. So this is just a potential scenario, but it looks a little bit early for the cycle. If we look at time, it looks a little bit early for the cycle to get that high right now and to correct right now into that 60-day cycle. Although it is possible, it is definitely possible. Also, one thing, guys, actually quite nice. We've been predicting this reversal. And guys, do you remember that I was saying before that around the 22nd, 23rd, it is a very important day for Bitcoin, and that we most likely could see maybe a reversal, at least short-term reversal. This was also based on time, that date, and I'm not going to explain exactly how I come to this date, because it is actually quite difficult and complicated. I think I will need more time to explain that. But what time was telling me is that most likely we do get a reversal, even though it is a short-term reversal around this time, and then combining that with a high reading on the premium index, but like an extreme reading on the premium index, really is a powerful tool, guys, to basically check when Bitcoin, or if Bitcoin is going to reverse. Also, guys, this structure looks actually quite nice, because we can see there is still some former resistance coming into now, and that support at 25,000 US dollars. That former resistance would be at 26,800. So this would also be something to watch. If we were to break back into this channel, then this eventually turns out to be a fake out, right? But maybe we can still get a bounce from this former resistance resistance right now turning into support. So guys, that is just something to watch. I would highly suggest you to continue to watch whaleportal.com, because also after Bitcoin topped and we did got that dump to 27,200, we got a pump again to 28,000 right here. We got this massive pump again, but this you could actually predict when looking at WhalePortal, as the funding rates were coming down and the average funding fee was turning negative. So when the price goes down and the average funding fee comes down, then most likely that's creating liquidity for the price to go up again. Also guys, we have an announcement right here for whaleportal.com. We opened just a new page that is right here. If you go to the right upper corner, you click on exchanges, then we are going to build a list of exchanges right here, the best and biggest derivatives, cryptocurrency derivatives exchanges. And what you basically can see right here is the average funding fee. So that is the average of the Bitcoin settled contracts and US dollar settled contracts, and they're the average funding fee of. So later, once these exchanges are added, we can see the average funding fee of every single exchange. We are also going to track the open interest and the volume of every single derivative exchange out there. And the nice thing right here, guys, is if you click right here on view, this is bitget that we have added, then we actually have a very beautiful, well-written, well-researched review about bitget. And here you can basically see all the things that bitget is offering, the fees, where it is located, the contract types, the max leverage, the average funding fee, deposit methods, and so on. But below we have a bitget review of roughly 5,000 words, and we literally included everything that bitget is offering. So if you want to learn more about the bitget exchange, guys, you can do so over on whaleportal.com. So for example, if you want to know more about the deposit fees, you can just click right here on the deposit fees, and then you can see, for example, that Bitcoin does not charge any fees for crypto deposits or any other trading fees that you want to have more information on. You can all find it in this article with a beautiful table of contents right here. And another thing, guys, that is very important for the ones that are willing or want to join WhaleAlerts, that is the Telegram channel where you will receive extra information about the Bitcoin price, about altcoins, and about the markets in general, including automated signals like the premium index. You can join normally only by signing up on Bybit, but for the ones that are living in the United States, you can also do so by joining bitget. And if you want to join bitget, you click right here on visit bitget. In the exchanges page, it will bring you to the bitget website, and it will bring you through our referral link. So if you sign up through this link, through that button over on WhalePortal, you can submit your user ID right here in WhaleAlerts. You can submit that user ID from bitget with your email address and Telegram handle, and then you will be put in to the Telegram channel WhaleAlerts. Do take in mind, guys, you need to meet the deposit requirements as well. Okay guys, that was it for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed it. If so, make sure to smash up that like button. That is very much appreciated. I wish you all a beautiful Saturday, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.